Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space 3. We're nearing the end of Chapter 3, we just have to do a simple little kinesis puzzle to get the power back on, and then we can move on and see where the SOS was originating from. But it's not going to be that easy. We have this outer ring of a catwalk, and from all sides we can be assailed by necromorphs, mainly wasters, a couple of slashers as well. We haven't been introduced to too many of the returning or new varieties yet, but they're doing a pretty quick job getting us up to speed. Oh, is that one of the knee pad ones? I remember I made this mistake all throughout Dead Space 1 and 2, just out of habit, like muscle memory. There are ones with plated knees that if you shoot them in the legs, it's a lot harder to dismember them that way. But my hand just automatically drifts there. I'm trying to be a little... Ooh, I hear him on the right. Is that a lurker? Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a lurker or one of the scorpion variants of the waster. So we first have to move the clamp, and then we have to kinesis the lever. And with all three, this is... I think the third one. I haven't been keeping track. With all three, we'll be able to go back to that inert panel. It'll be powered up, and we'll be able to turn the elevator on. We got one more wave. Oop! God, they rush you with tomahawks, it looks like. Oh, and there's the spider variation. What configuration the tentacles wind up in, again, depends on, like, the order that you sever the limbs. I think there's, like, 3 variants of those. One of them can kind of go long range on you, much like the lurkers, which is why I was wondering about before. God, that's a cool enemy type. Hey, I see you. I don't think we will really have to put up with that shit.
We have power. The crossover just opened up.
You're welcome.
Rosen, Locke, you stay put. Isaac Carver will rendezvous with the Spire. Got it.
No, we might. Because this door is taking a long time to open. Yeah, we'll have to deal with both of them. I think the baby ones are so much more menacing. And it's just context more than anything. Now, also, you'll notice, even though the ammo is universal, on the left, I have 130 shots, 91 on the alt-fire, 65 for the plasma cutter. That's that conversion rate in effect. They don't use the same amount per shot.
Oh God, you found us!
Oh, Ellie, baby. I knew you were too stubborn to die.
Captain, is this him?
Yeah, that's him.
I say Clarke. Great to meet you. Austin Buckle, Marker Ops. This here is Jennifer Santos, our little lady with the big brain.
If it's true you can decipher the Marker script, this mission might still have a chance.
Isaac, thank you for coming.
Like I had a choice.
I know, I'm sorry. But I have so much to tell you.
All right, come on. We have to get out of here now.
No, not yet. Isaac, we need to stop the Marker. The trail ends at the Admiral's quarters. She'd written marker scroll all over the walls. The answers are in there. I know it. We cannot leave until we know what it says.
Yeah, well, then let Isaac handle the translating. We're leaving now. I got Buckle, you get Santos. Let's go.
Oh.
Go on, take care of your crew. They need you more than I do.
So we reunited with Ellie, which is nice, but Isaac and Ellie are no longer together, and there's a little bit of tension between the two of them. And we got the personal log of Ellie Langford. System's extremely remote. So basically, Ellie's traced the source of the marker signals back to this uncharted planet that we know to be Tau Volantis. The rest is just kind of a long-winded recap of everything leading up to this point. Shocking and blind, Ellie's perspective on doing that, finding the 200-year-old Roanoke fleet, being attacked by the auto defense mines, all that stuff. Info that we more or less already have a grasp on. The damage upgrade from a circuit that we just found. Can't pick that. Oh, god damn it. Let me hit up the bench and use some of these circuits, these upgrade circuits, so that we can pick a few things up. Yeah, we got rate of fire and damage. I think I'm going to dump both of those into the plasma cutter. Yeah, I'm not going to do too much else to it. I actually like to leave the plasma cutter alone. You know, I'll craft probably a shotgun next. And then might also mess around with the rifle they start you out with. Generally, though, I leave the plasma cutter well enough alone. And part of the reason for that is if you're not careful of how you mod it, it changes the, I want to say the crosshair, the reticle, the aiming lasers. It can change that into a dot, which kind of sucks. We're coming out this way.
Isaac, I'm sorry about that. There's so much going on.
Senor, huh? I mean, that was quick.
The world is ending, and all you can think about is us?
Damn right. I never gave up on you.
Oh no, you gave up on the world.
I paid my dues. Or don't you think I'm fucked up enough already?
Isaac, this is do or die. We're stuck without your help. Are you with me?
Doesn't look like I have a choice. Perfect. Now what?
This little bit here is like the most character development and personality Isaac ever gets. He actually gets a fair bit throughout Dead Space 3, but like up until now, he's been pretty vanilla. And I think Dead Space 3 is a fairly interesting hero's journey as well. Right now that we're back down to the catwalk, with a couple of these tentacles with assists in the middle that we have to deal with. You can avoid a couple of them, and this is why we have to deal with a few of them, because the other side of the catwalk has collapsed, so we have to circumnavigate the whole thing to get back to where we were. That 0G section where we got reintroduced to the lurkers for the first time in the game. So we're shocking... Ooh, forgot there's still a few of you. Still have the rifle out. Whoop. That's not too bad, though. It's not too bad at all. So we have to shock this growth to get the tentacle exposed so that we can chop that shit down. Cut it down to size. Oh god. I thought I heard something from behind me. So I tried to whip my head around real quick just to check and make sure I wasn't getting pincered. I still wound up taking a hit from just the lone thing that I knew was in front of me. Just kind of sucks. Not again. Not again. Fine that time. I mean, it's not like I'm hurting for health items, especially small little patch heals. Ah, there you finally are. He was just coming at me crawling like a bat out of hell. Okay, I might be able to avoid having to shoot that and waste ammo on it, because I think I'm just gonna be out of range. And once we electrocute the growth on the right, yep, just out of range, perfect. Might expose another tentacle, but we are home free. We're back at the door. Now we're just crawling back down to the area with the fans. Now that we've turned the power on, though, that creates a new hazard for us. And you might have noticed that when we came up the ladder the first time, right at the other end of the tunnel where the fans were, where they weren't spinning, there was a stasis module. So that's level design foreshadowing that we were eventually going to come back here and probably have to stasis the fans. We're full up on stasis, so we don't actually have to refill. right this momento. That's really nice. Got through there nice and quick.
Isaac Carver. All secure here.
How are the others?
They'll live. I'll meet you at the Admiral's quarters. Don't leave me waiting.
Oh, Carver's such a dick. And he kind of just remains that way. He gets a little bit more tolerable. Oh, hello! Scared the shit out of me. Oh! Jesus Christ! You know, I'm doing more than fine on health items. Starting to get just a little bit low for comfort on ammo. Oh my god, I forgot about this stupid interface. You have to move the sticks at the same time. Well, you actually don't have to do it that way. It's just easy to do it like this. Reminds me of that really early Ni no Kuni trial where you have to control Oliver and what's her name? I think the blonde-haired girl? You're controlling them with each stick, but at the same time on two separate sides of the screen doing a puzzle, which is pretty cool. If you're playing on 360, you will get an achievement for shooting that buckhead, and regardless, there's some tungsten being hidden behind the buck. See him almost eat shit?
Oh my god.
Ellie, Carver, reach the Admiral's quarters. Isaac's.
Turn it off.
Hey, Isaac.
Turn it
Isaac?
off.
Carver, what's going on?
Turn it off.
Isaac.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Hey!
What is it? What's going on?
Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ellie, the Admiral was obsessed with making a key.
A key to what?
Hey! A key to what?
Some sort of alien device. A machine. I think that she believed that it controlled the markers.
Oh my god.
She wanted to turn it off. She wrote that over and over again like a mantra.
Or instructions. This is exactly what we've been looking for. This isn't just some random planet, Isaac. They found the source. The Marker homeworld.
You have got to be shitting me.
Marker homeworld.
Alright, let's regroup in the control room. We can plan our next move from there.
Clarke, shake it off. Let's go. Clarke!
So once again, Ellie has it in her head. She's convinced that Tau Volantis is the Marker homeworld. Turn it off. It says turn it off in my head. It talks to me, tells me things that no one else can hear, just for me, just for me. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off! And it will all go away, it'll all stop. Damn. This is the Admiral's quarters, by the way. I think they mention it in the cutscene.
Damn it, Marjorie. I'm risking a lot of brave men and women down in that ice cube. Soldiers that could be fighting the war back home. Now, can somebody tell me, for the love of God, what the hell we're looking for?
We are looking for hope, General.
Oh, good God in heaven.
Support for the war and our ability to fight it are dwindling. We are out of resources, we are out of public approval, and we are out of time.
Just answer my question. What are we looking for?
Markers.
You must be joking.
No, General. I'm not. I will be sending Dr. Senor to your service to give you a full briefing.
You must be out of your goddamn...
General, you are dismissed.
I do not know why this EarthGov relic here.
We've tracked down a scrapped transport shuttle called the Crozier.
If we can get it spaceworthy again, we can use it to reach the planet's surface.
No chance. We find the shuttle, then we're getting the hell out of here.
Damn it, Robert! If we don't stop the markers, there won't be anything to go back to.
Either way, it looks like the shuttle's our only shot. Where is it?
In the biggest ship of the fleet, the Terra Nova. It's a long walk.
Well, they must have had some way to travel between ships.
If there's a way, we'll find it.
I was saying, I don't know why an EarthGov relic had a personal log from Ellie on it, but it was just kind of reciting the reason why they drifted apart, because Isaac wanted to just leave everything buried in the past after Dead Space 2. And Ellie was not content to leave things as they were.
Good afternoon, General. Admiral Graves asked me to prepare this information for you. When the Black Marker was exhumed on the Earth in 2214, it defied our understanding of science. It appeared to generate limitless energy, a trait of obvious importance in our resource-strapped times. There was an effort to replicate the Marker, hoping to understand its technology, thereby acquiring limitless energy for ourselves. Imagine our surprise when we learned they are not sources of energy, but receivers of it, via carrier wave from somewhere deep in space. Triangulating this marker signal revealed a previously undetected planet, now known as Tau Volantis. We hope to find the source of this signal and finally harness the energy for ourselves. And if this works, it could mean a better future for all of us. General, thank you for your time. Good afternoon, General. Admiral Graves asked me to prepare this information.
So that's corroboration for Ellie's belief that Tau Volantis might be the Marker homeworld. Hello. She traced the carrier wave signal back to Tau Volantis. And we have the reintroduction of the Leaper, everyone's favorite. But being introduced in a linear hallway makes them not too bad. The more open the area, the more dangerous Leapers become. And that's a... Oh shit, there's another one behind it. We gonna get you? Yes, we are. We are gonna get that leg. We're going to sweep the leg. And we're gonna stomp the corpses. Of course, as always, Dead Space tradition, to get the goodies tucked away inside. They're like little ammo pinatas. Their carcasses are... Senor Necromorph Pinata. Hola, Senor Pinata. And we're ready to... Oh, no, wait, this isn't the space section yet.
Isaac, there you are.
Where is everyone?
Finding a way off this wreck. Santos, tell him what we found.
Of course. We found a little maintenance craft, a skip. It doesn't go very far or very fast, but it will take you to the outermost ships. Here, I'm sending you the coordinates.
Now, let's get the shuttle so we can head home already.
Robert, we are not going home.
Hey, we'll get the shuttle first and decide what to do with it. I'm heading out to take a look at this skip.
Back in Dead Space 1, I shared that the workbench was designed to tie into Isaac's background as an engineer. Oh, suit kiosk, hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, no N7 suit. I think that's for Mass Effect 3 save data? Which I played on 360, and this is the PC version of Dead Space 3, so no crossover there. Okay, as I was saying, this game's iteration of the workbench was justified as an extension of that desire to, like, have a gameplay element that ties into his character background. Kind of gamifying his engineering prowess a little bit more, taking that idea further.
Isaac, Norton here.
Why are you contacting me on a private channel?
Because I need to know if you're on my side.
We're taking sides now?
I know you two had a thing, but she's mine now, and I love her too much to let her do this.
If she's right and this is the Marker homeworld, maybe there's a chance of stopping this.
We both know how this is going to end. If they found a way to stop the Markers 200 years ago, don't you think we'd all be safe by now? It doesn't add up. Oh, I get it. I get it. You think you and her... Yeah, we'll forget it. She's over, all right?
Transmission. Do you guys hear this? My rig's picking up some kind of looping message.
It sounds encrypted. It's coming from the research vessel CMS Greeley. This could be really important.
If I get a chance, I'll check into it, Santos. Isaac out.
Oh my god, I hate Carver. He's so much worse than I remember. He's so much worse. Here we find our first optional mission. New to Dead Space 3. This one is to take the skip over to the Greeley and explore that. It's a fairly lengthy side mission. You will get some goodies. We get a chance to come back to it during, I think, Chapter 6 or Chapter 7. So if I'm going to do that particular optional objective, probably do it when we come back here in 7. But we are taking the skip over not to the CMS Greeley, but to the Terra Nova. I think the Brusilov also has an optional mission, but that one's a co-op mission. Also, I swear that anytime you see these are just pre-rendered videos being played in front of Isaac's character model. There's something that looks so off about this. It's the artifacting and the insanely low resolution. I'm sure it's just playing a pre-rendered video while it loads in the next chapter. But yeah, co-op was something that they thought up near the end of Dead Space 1's development. That was originally gonna feature co-op, but they didn't have time to put it in because of how late they had the idea for it. And then Dead Space 2, of course, had the multiplayer element, but it was more of the asynchronous Necromorph versus human one.
Which way to the shuttle?
Santos, you found the impound records. What did they say?
Only that the shuttle was decommissioned. They were going to part it out.
Great, so basically nobody knows?
There must be more detailed shipping records somewhere. I'll take a look around the ship.
Alright, that's gonna do it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one. Actually, first, I think we have a lengthy elevator ride before the next bit of gameplay starts. Nope, we just have a suit kiosk. So yeah, that's gonna do it. And we will start next episode with Chapter 5, Expect Delays.